I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
I was so tempted then to actually pause the video midway through. Then
I know you were. 'Cause that's why I always pull it down like with a little time left, because just in case you cut it.
I was tempted. And for people who missed that, Bobby was actually Bobby was basically had his shirt lifted up during the entrance there.
Yeah, but by the time y'all see me, I was just
yeah. But anyway, welcome to Xero Uncut. I'm Xero as normal.
and I'm Bobby again.
Yeah, another good week of wrestling, really. With a couple of twists and turns this week, isn't there? Really, especially after last night on NXT. But we'll get into that.
We have a new North American champion.
Yeah.
And you know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Just simply put, it's an interesting direction to go. But yeah, let's. I'm eager to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. That's all I can really say on that one. It's it's don't really know like what else really to put down on that, to be fair. Like for it, like it could be
in the back of my head I'm like, that's how you know wrestling's good, because in the back of your head you're like, this could happen. Then it happens and you're like, wow, they actually did it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. Well then, so like I said, so we had a good fun week of wrestling then. So I don't kind of like really. I don't think there's been any news come down this week. I've not seen any come down. Yeah. Have you seen much come down? I don't think. I've not seen much, to be fair.
The only thing notable I had was McIntyre still got to film his scenes for that movie with the strike ongoing.
Yeah, I don't know how that's worked out. But
I believe he's not a SAG employee, and I guess they flew him in last week.
Yeah.
And they said, well, since you're here, we might as well film your scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, they got nothing else to do because they can't film anything with actors and actresses. So
yeah.
Cody Rhodes's premiere or documentary went up, and cool little story. The Young Bucks allowed him to use old footage from their YouTube channel. So, all is cool there, it seems.
Yeah.
Nice touch. Young Bucks really could have said no, but they're like, hey, yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. LA Knight's still a bum. Cody Rhodes is still a bum. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, kind of like what to say really. Like,
it's an interesting week, and should we announce about Uncut next week?
Yeah, so what we're thinking of doing then is, we're going to do one of two ways. We're either going to completely ignore it, basically, and then, either not do a show, or we are going to potentially try and work out something else. But at the minute, we're not 100% sure. We're still kind of working on it. It's because Bobby's decided that he wants to go away next week, rather than spending time here, and obviously doing just doing that, but he wants to basically do that. So.
We're trying to figure out a way to get you guys Great American Bash predictions.
Yeah,
we'll do something.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. But I mean, I don't know, what to really really suggest, but
there is a last ditch resort that I just thought of, and you don't have to do much posting it. You ever post shorts to YouTube?
Yeah.
the minute and under, we could film our predictions real quick. Just go boom, 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 and then
Yeah.
worst case if we're crunched for time,
Yeah.
we'll figure that out though. We will figure that out.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. We're sort of something out for it basically. So yeah. Yeah. That'll be fine. What was I
Yeah.
going to say? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, then we might as well then move on to Raw and stuff. So let me then just load it. I did have it loaded up. For some reason, it closed down. I really.
There you go. Welcome to Uncut, everybody.
Yeah, it was loaded up, and then I basically, well, I didn't even touch it. It's basically it just closed down. Um, yeah, let me just load it back in. So Monday Night Raw coverage then. So this week you'll actually be surprised. I watched half of Raw this week, and I actually watched all of NXT last night. So I've actually watched some stuff
It's
this week.
usually the opposite. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted to hang around to the end of NXT. Interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
I did. Yeah,
I can't say I blame you.
No. So yeah. So right, well then Raw this week then. So might as well get into this then. So Cody Rhodes comes out and he summoned Brock Lesnar out to the ring. Basically he goes to go and hug his mother at ringside. Brock finally appears after teasing a few times, attacks Cody with a steel chair. And then
F5 the mother, just saying.
Yeah, and then he F5'd Cody in front of his family, and then Brock applied the Kimura lock to Cody as well. He should have F5'd the mother and everyone else like that as well as a ringside. Then we move on to Matt Riddle versus Gunther. Gunther wins that one. And what did you think of that match? Did you watch it? Did you watch any of it? Or
yeah, I watched all of it. I thought it was for the title. I didn't realize till today.
So did I. But so did I. But no. Which was there. So I found it was pretty good. It was all right. That match was pretty good actually.
Most Gunther matches have you entertained.
Yeah. And then Gunther wins, takes the microphone, and says that everyone's witnessing the greatest international champion of all time, and issues a challenge to Drew McIntyre. Obviously, that's for SummerSlam.
Did he say international? He said international?
Yeah, he said international champion. Yeah, so he mucked that one up basically.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. I was like, oh, maybe they're just taking another. Okay, yeah. Who was it? It was Ludwig, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The thing here said.
Gunther.
Yeah, it was Gunther. Yeah, it was Gunther who said that. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, and then we have Liv and Raquel being interviewed backstage. Liv said that she's prepared for anything and that she's not afraid of anyone. Rhea appears and headbutts Liv, and then attacks Raquel after that. Judgment Day then come out to the ring. Everyone's booing as per normal because of Dom there. Hang on, there's a massive thing here. They talk about then how Finn and Damien will become champions. Talks about how Dominic will win North American Championship, which obviously he ends up getting booed. And then he warns that today we will have KO and Sammy versus Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest. So Priest says since they're confident putting titles on the line, and obviously KO and Sammy, well, KO accepts that challenge for the championships. Now we move on to, this is where I roughly got up to. It was the end of this match, it was. We then move on to Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Now, surprisingly, obviously we had new champions at the end of this, didn't we?
Yeah.
New women's tag champions. What did you
I saw them hitting the moves, and I'm like, there's no way. And then they pinned them, and I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it. I've always liked Sonya, and this is her first title. It's also Chelsea's first title. But yeah, I thought Chelsea. I mean, I think Chelsea's the best return under the Triple H watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Take that as you will.
Yeah.
But they're both great. So
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
they
of course.
definitely are. Yeah, no, they definitely.
The Karens of the world are happy.
Yeah, but it's all right. Like that was an all right match. And like what you said at first, she didn't think it was going to happen, but then of course, then they surprised us all, and and it did. So that was a nice little surprise. That one was. Then we now have an interview with Seth Rollins, where he says that he deserves a big fight for SummerSlam. Balor comes in, and that practically sets up SummerSlam between Balor and
Yeah.
Seth Rollins. So we've got that match coming up. Actually, I lie. Sorry, I got to the end of this match, which was the Viking rules match between Viking Raiders and Alpha Academy. Viking Raiders win that one. Just a gimmick match, which I'm quite surprised at because Triple H doesn't normally like gimmick matches.
Yeah.
So I'm very surprised.
Maxine went to a table. Valhalla speared her through one.
Yeah.
Yeah, two matches made official for SummerSlam. I imagine the third one will be Friday between Roman and Jay. I imagine.
Probably, yeah.
Cody Brock, Seth Balor. You know, we all have an idea of where SummerSlam is going.
Yeah, for that one, yeah. We then randomly go on to Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. Random matchup. Yeah. And then Ronda appears and stands afterwards and claims that she's the greatest of all time. And claims to be the greatest of all time. Shayna responds by saying she's better than her and tells her to come into the ring. Ronda says they'll fight at SummerSlam, which obviously then sets that one up as well then. Ricochet then has an interview. He says he thinks Logan Paul's a joke. Basically.
We can mention that was in news. I don't know if you saw that with Logan Paul.
No. What I missed?
He has requested to be the opening match for SummerSlam.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he can get to Dallas for Jake Paul's boxing match against.
Yeah. I've seen something about that.
Yeah. So I imagine Triple H would do it.
I thought so. Yeah. That probably will happen, I expect, and that. So, yeah. That's that. Then we then have Miz TV then with Becky Lynch. Says he's back because he beat Ciampa last week. Says he won a golf tournament. Talked about McAfee's failures for some reason, and shades Trey Young, and then calls out Becky. Miz talks about her losing to Trish and Zoe, and asks now if the man just loses. She then takes the mic from the Miz, faces him, telling him to bring Trish before they lose their testicles. Miz calls out Trish. She shows up, and they both start arguing. Hang on, the website's reloading. And they basically just have back and forth. Zoe comes out obviously as well, I do believe. Becky comes out on top, taking Trish's mask and hits her with a knee. Sounds pretty interesting. That one was obviously I didn't see that, so yeah. Then we now have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed wins via DQ after Ciampa attacks him. That's led on to Shinsuke afterwards apparently turning around and saying he's not very happy after his loss. I've been seeing that around this week, so I don't kind of know like where that's going to lead to. Maybe we're going to get a heel Shinsuke or whatever again, which could be pretty good, like NXT style Shinsuke. That could turn into pretty good. And then of course then we have the main event, which is KO and Sammy versus the Judgment Day. Obviously Sammy and KO retain and Raw ends. To me, sounds like a pretty solid-ish Raw. Obviously not the best, but you can't really like expect it to be the best every week. So, but I mean, from what I've seen of it, it seemed to be all right. Was there anything obviously that you've seen that you didn't like from it, or what you thought was pretty stupid, or
the Viking rules match? I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, ugh. I like Gable. I like Maxine. I love Maxine. I like Otis. But it's just like they need to get over the Viking Raiders. I mean, they're not really heels, so they can't take the belts just yet. But I wouldn't mind them as tag champs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not at all.
I mean, it might. Yeah, it might work. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of don't know like what's going to sort of happen with that one, but yeah, we'll obviously have a look and see what that one does.
Hey, and
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
when we thought Gable was going on his own?
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Then they switched up and they
Yeah.
put him with Maxine, and I mean, they're doing great work. So,
Yeah.
and she's learning from somebody pretty good. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't kind of know like what. Yeah, how that one's obviously going to lead to really for it. Um. Yeah. Which is that's going to lead to something quite good, I reckon. Yeah. So anyway, should we move on to NXT then or whatever?
yeah, let me pull up because I did not do a review on it because Zero told me the website was down. Then I came to terms with not writing it, and it was better. I wasn't home anyway, so
Yeah. Fair enough.
it worked. It worked out. I'm doing AEW tonight. I'm doing Secret Invasion probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you watched Secret Invasion?
No. No.
You a Marvel guy or no?
Yeah, but I don't really like. Yeah, I haven't really got into it really. To be fair, at the moment. Yeah.
It's kind of slow at some points, but I mean, there are some scenes where it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We have two. I'm not reading all this. I can tell you that. The show opens with a recap of last week. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams make their entrance and get on the mic. Trick starts off saying it's less than 2 weeks to the Great American Bash, so he wants to get straight to the business, and he introduces Carmelo with some fanfare. And then we enter Ilya Dragunov. He says last week he didn't mean to put his nose in Carmelo's business, but there's something they don't seem to understand. Something they don't seem to understand, and that's that he wanted to face Hayes as champion at Great American Bash.
Yeah.
So Dragunov says if Hayes fails, the whole dynasty will fall apart. It doesn't matter what great a champion he feels he is, because at Great American Bash, the Mad Dragon will blow fire that he can't control.
Yeah,
That's
which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we go backstage to Mustafa Ali rose up on Wesley to ask him what he was thinking, agreeing to a title match against Dominic Mysterio. Dun,
Yeah.
dun. Future. Wes says Dom stopped to him. I can't read today. Wes says Dom stepped to him, and it is what it is. Ali wants to fight Lee and not Mysterio, and Wes takes it like he insulted him by saying he can't beat Dom. So, actually, we're going to have to look into that. If that match is official now, Dominic versus Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I guess it probably is, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so then we go to Los Lotharios. Now, Los Lotharios faced Dragon Lee and Nathan Frazier. And to myself, I said, oh, the Los Lotharios wins this one. No, they lost.
Yeah.
Their first match on NXT. This is their first match on NXT, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah.
They lose. And I was like, interesting. And then Carrillo shoves Garza after the match. And Garza goes after him in the crowd, and that's the end of that. So,
yeah.
I don't know what the point of having them lose was.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, really weird. Yeah, I don't kind of know, like, what, yeah, it does seem to be a little bit kind of weird from it, really. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. So, yeah.
It was interesting. So next up we have why did it send it all the way to the bottom? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Kiana James versus Gigi Dolan. We'll just go right to the end. Gigi, now this was weird and I caught on to this. Gigi wants to use Kiana's bag against her, so she's swinging. The referee tries to take the bag away from Gigi, but Kiana ends up pushing Gigi into the bag or hitting her with the bag. I can't remember. And it was fine. The ref did not call it DQ. And then one of the announcers, I think it was Vic Joseph, was like, "Oh, Kiana can use that because Gigi brought it in." It's like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not. No. Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's still a DQ regardless. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's
in my
really
head, I'm like, somebody
strange.
slipped up there. Yeah, I mean, she got the win. She hit the 401k, and we go to break. Actually, we can mention what's on tap for NXT next week. Oh, I'm missing a pretty good episode.
Yeah, you are actually.
Darn it, yeah. Oh, yeah, the one episode where Gable Steveson says, "I'm gonna address my future," I'm missing.
Yeah, but we know what he's doing. He's just taking time off. He's already said that, hasn't he? Basically, you know.
Oh, is that what he's gonna say?
Well, obviously, Meltzer's already broken, hasn't he? That basically that he's taking time off. It's like he's taking time off from fucking what? He said the one thing. He hasn't even had a match, has he? This is just the one bloody thing.
Do you watch Seinfeld or no?
No.
Okay, so the one character, he never works, never does.
Oh, right, okay.
He just comes in and he goes, "Boys, I'm retiring," and they both look at him and say, "From what?"
Yeah, from what? Like,
That's
what
what
you?
reminds me of Gable Steveson. It's like, "I'm taking a break." A break from what?
Yeah, it's like.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe that will be what he says. He tweeted the other day saying "year 6?" ? I don't know how long this guy's in college.
Yeah.
I hope he's a doctor by the end of it. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know what the bloody hell, you know. Yeah.
If you watch NXT, could you just message me?
Yeah. I'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what he does. It's just,
yeah.
It's been dumb. That's what I'm thinking of, the Seinfeld thing. Boys, I'm retiring.
What the hell, basically? Yeah, it's like.
What?
Yeah.
It's just like, Eddie Thorpe is, back to NXT. Back from the commercial, we see a sad video of Ivy Nile taking down the Diamond Mine banner. Now, they said because the Creeds are gone, we see the dyad later. I see the same guys. They didn't focus on them this week.
No.
But
no.
I'm 99% positive that's the Creeds.
Yeah, it's got to be. There's like, you know, it's got to be on it, basically. You know.
All right. So, Eddie Thorpe is interviewed backstage. He says his NXT Underground win over Damon Kemp puts him in title contention. And I guess that could be a TV match, Hayes versus Thorpe.
Yeah.
Or Hayes, or I'm sorry, Thorpe versus our new North American champion. Possibly. So is he going to be pulling double duty weekly now? He has to.
He's got to, hasn't he, really? I would have thought, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not like he's going to NXT full time.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I don't really know, like, what kind of, like, yeah. Yeah, what? I'll have a look and obviously see what he's doing, really. That's the, yeah.
Yeah. That's rather interesting. A lot of interesting moving parts going on in WWE.
Yeah, I don't know kind of what's going on.
And AEW.
Yeah.
With Mr. Adam Cole and MJF. 2 weeks till I meet MJF. A little over 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're waiting for that, aren't you, basically? So,
you know, I'm always. Here's the convention talk again. I'm always like the non-wrestling fans that will be there, and we'll see what he does. I want to know what they think.
Okay, yeah.
Because, you know, if you're not a wrestling fan, you're looking at this guy like, yo, what's this dude's problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, and even the other celebrities are like, alright. Like,
yeah, so, so like, what do you kind of want to, like, what's kind of going on, really? That's the,
yeah, because, like, imagine you just, like, you're walking and you see one of the, you know, famous people throw something he signed, or he's flipping off a child.
Yeah, it's
It's
like,
like,
oh,
oh,
okay, yeah, that's going to be
oh, he
quite
does that. He does
quite
that.
interesting. Let's just say then for that one, isn't it? Really? So,
Oh yeah, he does that. Oh,
mm, yeah, I don't
yeah.
really know like what to yeah.
I
For
yeah. I want to see. I just want to see what he does. But
mm,
back from okay. So Noah and Dara and his group, Supernova Sessions, roll
yeah,
up, and Oramansa. What a fall this guy has had. Jeez. Wasn't he in the North American ladder match last year at Halloween
yeah,
Havoc?
he was like doing
He
like
was good.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
So
know. Now he's with these guys. I don't know. Um, what that leads to later, it's going to be Oro versus Eddie Thorpe. Then we have. This is just so weird. You watched all of NXT, right?
yeah, I did, yeah, yeah,
Scripps isn't Scripps anymore.
yeah,
He's just Reggie.
yeah. Okay.
Did he wrestle with the mask on?
Yeah, I think he did at one point. I do believe he did. Yeah,
So he cuts a promo backstage without the mask.
yeah. So it's like, so
This is
why the hell, like, like what? Yeah, what? Why the hell did he do that basically for us? Like, that's
I mean, everybody knew who it was, but it's still hilarious.
yeah. Why basically, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's Axiom and Scripps versus Bronco Nima and Lucian Price. Now, I'm not familiar with either of these two.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Really not much to this match. They win with an assisted stomp on Axiom.
Yeah,
So then we come back, and this segment was actually kind of funny, just because. Tony D'Angelo makes his glorious return to NXT. All of
yeah,
his family is there, whatever. He said, I know there's not really much acting going on, but Stax deserves an award. So that was a
yeah,
funny line. Gallus comes out. Joe Coffey says Tony and Channing are the lowest form of life he's ever met. Subhuman scum. That's what they're saying
okay.
in here. Don't worry. He tells D'Angelo he's going to wish he was back in the cell because it would be a lot safer for him than outside is right now.
Yeah,
They get into a little fight, but D'Angelo and Stax hold up the NXT tag title belts
yeah,
to say they're coming for the belts at Great American Bash in about 10 days' time, 11 days' time. Why
yeah.
is that one on a Saturday? Do you know?
No, it could be something to do with. Is there a UFC or something that week? I don't know.
No, I have no idea. I'm truly asking.
Yeah, I have no idea basically. So I
Interesting. Okay.
don't know at all.
Um.
Really?
Yeah. Wolfgang tells them they're not gonna make it to Great American Bash. They put Mark Coffey through a table. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's we could, because since we're like kind of slow on news, we could kind of predict the Great American Bash card after.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If we've got everything on there, I think we have, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, I still got a little more on NXT, but
Yeah. Okay.
So Carmelo and Trick run into the Schism backstage. That's where I see the Creed brothers. Then we see, Jagger Reed shoves Gacy into Hayes, and a brawl breaks out. So that's interesting. I
Yeah.
think that's a 6-man tag next week. I think it's Hayes, Trick, and Ilya versus Gacy and the other two.
Yeah.
So anyway, next match is Thea Hale versus Elektra Lopez. Kind of quick. Thea Hale wins with the armbar, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And post-match, Thea Hale cuts an excited promo, and she wants a rematch against Tiffany Stratton because she knows she can tap her out. Duke Hudson supports her, leading a rematch chant. Enter Tiffany Stratton. She says you don't call the champion out because it's rude. Sounds like a Karen. And
Yeah.
she's totally superior to Hale, who learned one move and thinks she can conquer the world. If she wants a rematch, she's got it. Thea wants it to be a submission match, And Tiffany says, no way. Only the champ can add a stipulation to the match.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Carry on. Yeah, carry on. I'm talking to
Okay.
myself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just heard you whisper. I was like, huh?
Yeah,
She
no,
turns
I'm
to
talking to myself.
leave. Don't interrupt me, okay?
Okay, sorry.
I'm just kidding. Somebody's got to be the heel, folks. Sorry. Um, she turns to leave, and Thea gets her. Oh, and the double wrist lock again. Okay, sorry, not armbar. And wrenches it in until Stratton taps and accepts the stipulation. So that's another match we have made official.
All right, okay.
Okay. Now this could be an interesting future feud if I don't know how it would work, but I'm all for it. We see Dominic Mysterio chatting with Rhea Ripley when Tony D'Angelo and family walk by.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Judgment Day versus the Gumadas. Come on now.
Yeah.
Sorry for you Italian viewers, that was offensive. I know. Tony tells Benny from the yard, says hi, and wishes him luck tonight. Because, prison.
Yeah, they've really that match that's what they've been doing there has been quite something really, hasn't it? I would say. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh my God, Dom and D'Angelo are both convicts.
Yeah.
I just put that together in my head.
Yeah, so I'm like,
just put that together.
What are they going to do with that one, I wonder? Yeah.
That's funny. Now okay, I'm all in on that. Okay,
yeah.
God, I don't even remember this happening. Lyra Valkyrie walks by and Rhea asks if she was wrong about her, seeing how JC Jane handed her butt to her. Lyra says she wasn't, and it will be different next time, and we go to break. Okay. Yeah, do you remember that?
No, not really. No, I don't.
Yeah, you were half asleep, ignoring my messages.
Yeah, was you? To be fair, yeah. To be fair,
okay. It's okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to plan something out. This guy just writes back, okay, adding nothing to it, and I'll be like, hey, do you want to do this? And he'll be like, okay, and I'm like, I need kind of more than that, dog. Like, all right, so
okay,
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like something ain't right here. So next up is Eddie Thorpe versus Oramenta. Oramenta wins actually by pinfall.
Yeah, which is quite surprising actually for that one. Yeah.
Weird. Next we see Blair Davenport and Roxanne Perez getting mic'd up for a satellite interview. That's probably a future match to come, I would imagine.
I would have thought so, yeah.
I don't see that going down at the Great American Bash, but I can definitely see it on TV. There are just other matches I could see going before that.
Fair enough.
I mean, well, we'll get into it when we map out the card. So
yeah.
Maybe it does fall in there. I'm not sure. Back from commercial, Dana Brooke gives Kalani Jordan a little pep talk, and they do gymnastics together.
Yeah.
Cora Jade reacts to the video, and then next week is Cora Jade versus Dana Brooke. Kendo stick match.
Yeah, I was like, what is that basically? Like, what are they doing? That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's like,
I believe it's the first one to retrieve the kendo stick can use it.
Yeah.
But does that mean the other person can't?
Yeah, the other person won't be able to touch it. Yeah, basically, not with
interesting. Okay. Then we go back to Blair Davenport and Roxanne Perez. Perez says Booker T was just giving her advice.
Yeah.
Because backstage earlier, NXT Anonymous, which I still don't know who that is, was recording Booker and Roxanne, and Booker's like, man, what is this? You can't just have a chat with a friend. Yeah, it was weird. Davenport says she's going to leave Perez laying in front of all her friends and family. This division is for grown women, not little girls. And Roxanne doesn't belong anymore. Perez is sick and tired of everyone thinking she's an easy target. I sounded like Tiffany Stratton there. Because there's been a rage building inside of her, and Blair only adds to it. She promises she'll show a side of herself we've never seen before, and Davenport won't see it coming. Like John Cena. Sorry, I had to. Blair scoffs and tells her to just go home when she loses because she doesn't belong here anymore. Roxanne takes off her mic and storms out of the interview while Blair mocks her. Main event time. We do hype up next week's show. I said the 6-man tag kendo stick match. And Gable Stevenson, that was the other one.
Yeah.
For the match. Gable Stevenson's retiring.
Basically, yeah. Well, he didn't do anything anyways, you know.
Those 5 appearances he did it all.
Yeah.
5 appearances, 0 matches, never lost a match. I mean,
Yeah, it's like, like what?
I mean,
Yeah.
could retire undefeated for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, so main event time: Dirty Dom Mysterio, I hate that name, versus Wesley for the NXT North American Championship.
Yeah.
Pretty decent match. We'll go to the end.
Yeah.
Whip across, boot up, punches from Wesley land unanswered. Whip reversed, flying forearms. Jesus, I picked the wrong point to read. Mysterio to the floor. Wes off the ropes, but he stops himself short as Dominic grabs the title and tries to walk out.
Yeah.
Suicide dive to Dom, knocks out Dom. But then we see Priest and Balor run interference, and Lee takes Priest out with the cardiac kick. But unfortunately, we forgot about one member. Rhea Ripley clocks Wesley in the face with the belt, with the women's championship belt.
Yeah.
Dom pins Wesley.
Yeah.
And new North. I love how we both went for that at the same time. And new North American champion.
Yeah, it's
Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, I really don't quite know like what they're
Yeah. I did not think they would do it, and here we are.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention it last week, but yeah, it's like,
yeah, you mentioned it, you did.
Yeah,
I still did not think they would do it. And
no, but yeah, they did it. I'm like, what the hell, basically? Like, I knew it was being talked about, but I didn't know whether it was like completely sort of 100% really for it, you know. Yeah. But it's going to be quite interesting to what they're going to do. Maybe he only does a couple of weeks. That's the thing. He might also do a couple of weeks.
Maybe, but who would he drop it to? Maybe like Eddie Thorpe or
possible.
Gable Stevenson. There we go.
He's retiring.
That's true. All right, so I look like a complete jackass. According to Wikipedia,
yeah.
Blair Davenport versus Roxanne Perez is official for Great American Bash.
Okay. When did that happen?
I don't know. On the July 4th episode of NXT, Davenport defeated Perez. 2 weeks later, during a split-screen interview, which was last night, both of them agreed to a rematch at the Great American Bash. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like when did that happen? Because I can't remember that happening.
Well, yeah. I guess sound off in the comments. I look like. All right, so there are 5 matches made official.
Right. Okay.
Carmelo versus Ilya, Dominic versus Mustafa Ali. There we go.
Yeah.
Gallus versus D'Angelo. Do you think D'Angelo wins?
Possibly, because they've only just come back, haven't they? So, I mean, it's possible.
Gallus has had those belts since what, December?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, yeah.
They won them at what was that pay-per-view in December called?
Oh God.
You know which one I'm talking about, where they had the 5 people in the match with the pins.
Yeah. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember which one it was now.
All right, I'll get
them. Yeah, no, it's gone. Yeah, have a look and see whether I can't remember. Was it not one of the like? Oh God, was it Stand and Deliver or something?
No, that's April. That's April.
I thought they'd done it like a few times a year. I thought.
No. All right, I'll go here because he was definitely there. Carmelo Hayes. Vengeance Day. No, that was in February. At In Your House. No, that was last year. Jeez.
Was it? We won last year, did we? I can't remember everyone last year.
Yeah, at In Your House on June 4th, Hayes defeated Grimes to regain the North American Championship. That was wow. Okay.
That was yeah, that's okay. That's a strange one.
Then he
I really
retained.
forgot about
Deadline.
that. So it was it deadline.
Because the end of the year deadline, you know.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I get it. I get it.
So we have Carmelo Hayes defending against Trick Williams. Okay. Let me try that again.
Yeah. Start again. Start from the beginning again. Go on, Bobby. Start again.
We have Carmelo Hayes defending the NXT Championship versus Ilya Dragunov. There we go. Carmelo Hayes has Trick Williams in his corner, folks. I was testing you, and you failed.
That's where you that's where you mucked up there, wasn't it? Really? Yeah.
Then we have the new North American champion, Dominic Mysterio, defending against Mustafa Ali. We have Gallus defending the tag titles against Joe Coffey. I quit. We have Gallus defending the tag titles against the D'Angelo family. We have Thea Hale versus Tiffany Stratton in a submission match for the NXT Women's Championship. So I wonder, spoiler alert, Stratton's going to win. I wonder what Stratton will use.
Don't know, like where. Yeah.
Maybe she can tease it next week, but as of right now, she hasn't teased using a submission.
No, so yeah, I mean, would she? Do you reckon that maybe that she is like gonna bring a new one in? Then, well, she's gonna have to, really, isn't she? I guess.
Yeah, maybe she'll debut it at the show. That's very possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Then the final match, as of right now, Blair Davenport versus Roxanne Perez. Just a straight singles match, no title, no stipulation as of right now. You think they had one more match?
It's possible.
Are there any more titles that aren't on the line yet?
No, I can think of. No, I can't. Like
maybe that Heritage Cup thing. Oh, maybe Thorpe versus Noam Dar. No, who's the Heritage Cup champ now?
I really don't know.
Maybe they could add that. I know, didn't they have the Heritage Cup on the last pay-per-view?
Yes, they did actually. Yeah, so could it be?
Maybe that could be the sixth match. Maybe they throw a Braun Breaker match, but I think it's a little late for that because I feel like Braun Breaker would have faced Ilya at the show.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Think about it.
I'm on the site right now. Nathan Frazier is the. Oh wait, never mind. It won't be. Nathan Frazier is the Heritage Cup champion. Maybe Frazier defends it against Garza or Carrillo, and Garza and Carrillo. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else could get added. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think this many matches were official for the show. I only thought like one or two matches were official. I didn't realize. Well, I remembered the women's, but I didn't know about Roxanne, and I also didn't think what's it called was official. Oh, they could have done Cora versus Dana.
Yeah, that could have worked. That could have worked.
With the stipulate that I don't. Well, they do need to save some stuff for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frazier could defend the Heritage Cup. Maybe no, because he's in the match. Maybe you could do Oro Mansa versus Nathan Frazier for the cup.
That could work. Yeah, that could work.
Good. Yeah, unless they put Wesley on the card, but that would be a little weird.
Yeah, kind of like where they would like use him, really. To be quite honest with you, where do you think?
Yeah, I think Wesley's going up, and as he should. He's great. Great American Bash 2023. I just want to look up something. Okay, the last show was Battleground, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So let's go to Battleground matches results. Wesley, no, yeah, the NXT Heritage Cup was indeed on the pay-per-view,
Oh, okay.
so it's possible that they could do it again, or maybe they just keep it at 5 matches because it is a Sunday.
Yes, I mean, so it could be they want to do it sort of a lower one rather than a
Yeah,
rather
get
than a
it
big
done
one.
in like get it done in like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Because again,
Just
well,
trying to stop that.
Battleground was a Sunday night, but people in America were off the next day, so
Yeah, and
they could get away with
people
it.
people are still complaining about it, but still, you know.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're still, you still don't have to go to work for the most part.
Yeah, I guess.
Are they doing a pay-per-view Labor Day weekend NXT?
I believe so because they've got to be, haven't they? Really, they've got to be. I can't
To
really
go
see
again,
why they
to
wouldn't
go again,
really.
to go against AEW again.
Yeah, I would have thought
You
so.
know what? You know what they should do? They should, and they should make this just a great day for wrestling in general.
Right.
August 27th, All In is going, but they're
Yeah.
going in the afternoon.
Right. So you're thinking what? So they do it kind of.
Take that night spot.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that could.
You don't have to contend with anybody, but also that is a Sunday again.
Yeah. So it's today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they go with it? Really, that's the question, isn't it? Like, do they?
I'm sure we'll find out at the Great American Bash.
Yeah.
When the next pay-per-view is, or do they just hold off till Halloween Havoc?
Yeah. I mean, that's a possibility, isn't it? Really, as well. So.
Halloween Havoc is like their second biggest show, they said, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's. Yeah. So when. So you're thinking that then that they obviously hold off till then or whatever. So what you're thinking.
But that's like 3 months in between pay-per-views. But I mean, they've done it before.
Yeah. So it is. There is a possibility there, isn't it? Really for it. So.
Yeah, we'll find out. I don't know. I mean, I could very well see them going head-to-head against AEW. I could also see them saying, "Let's just wait till Halloween Havoc."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
Halloween Havoc. They're turning into a big show now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility, isn't it? Really. So it's not like it's a sort of like there's any sort of issues where it really is there. It's going to be quite easy to do. I would have thought personally.
All right, I'm looking up NXT pay-per-view schedule 2023. Obviously, this is not official.
No.
Okay, so they had New Year's Evil. That was on TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on TV. Then they had Vengeance Day, which was okay. That was when they were on the road. Then Roadblock was. See, yeah, this is usually how they do it. Okay. So according to this, it seems like they do. One TV, one pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They did New Year's Evil, so that was TV. Vengeance Day was pay-per-view. Roadblock, TV. Stand and Deliver, pay-per-view. Heat Wave, Spring Break-In, TV.
Yeah.
Battleground, pay-per-view. NXT Gold Rush TV. Now we got the Great American Bash. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. This site says, now this is not official by any means, August 12th is going to be NXT in your house.
Oh, okay. That's
it also says not confirmed. That's a Saturday. Isn't that your birthday? No, you're the 11th.
No, I am the 12th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do it on his birthday. We don't want the satisfaction.
Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah.
But also, this says NXT Heatwave August 12th. So I don't know.
Okay, so that's a random one then. Like, which one are they going to do it on? It's a
toss up. Halloween Havoc is listed for October 28th/29th/31st, which leads me to question what day of the week Halloween is on.
Yeah. What day does it say?
It said it could be the 28th, 29th, or 31st, and the 31st is Halloween. Halloween does fall on a Tuesday. But also, if you're trying to make this your SummerSlam, like they said,
Yeah.
you can't really put it on TV.
No. No.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Because
Yeah.
there's no way they do a pay-per-view again 2 weeks later. They
No, I
can't.
wouldn't have thought so. No, there's no
July
possibility
30th,
they're going to do that.
August 12th. Maybe you could do a TV special, sure. Heat Wave.
I mean, yeah, that kind of helps, Benny. But I mean, I don't know,
I mean,
kind of like what they want to.
You can do Heat Wave 2 weeks later, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know.
So we will have to figure out what we're doing for the Great American Bash. We're trying to figure it out. I mean, my worry was not enough matches would be announced, so we could possibly do it Monday.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can obviously sort something out there, can't we? So,
I mean,
yeah.
if there's more matches to be added, it's one more match.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
There's
100%.
5 matches confirmed. If they were to add one more match, it would be one more match. And I mean,
Yeah.
we could try and predict it on the show, but like we can just at least we're giving most of our predictions for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really see anything else like what they would.
Yeah, like I said, the not a North American NXT Heritage Cup. I mean, worst case, if they make another match official next Tuesday,
Yeah.
just tweet out our picks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could do it by the site or whatever. Yeah, and stuff like kind of in that, or like what you said, even those shorts and that, isn't it? Really, that's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now see, I offered the shorts before I knew how many matches there were, so we could definitely do an episode on this. Because again, I only thought 2 or 3 matches were official. I did not know.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Let's
It's in there, really. Yeah.
All right. How about this? Monday, I gotta go to the DMV.
Right.
How about when I get home, we can record?
Yeah.
I don't know what time I'll be home, but we should be good.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have a haircut that day, but I don't anymore, so we're good.
No. Oh, fair enough.
Let's aim for that. Let's aim for Monday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do Monday then. Yeah. So yeah. Right. Well.
Yeah, I can pack this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Right, well, we've actually managed to almost stretch out to the hour mark anyway here.
Yeah, I don't know how we did it. We ran with not a lot.
I don't know like what we got there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a possibility there. Right. Well, obviously, there's no point really saying what we've got coming up because you're obviously away. So really, you haven't really got anything coming up from that. Have you?
I'll be back by the time the Great American Bash happens. So all of you
will fit something in.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Then the week.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. All right. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. The week we're back on Wednesday.
Right.
We give SummerSlam predictions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Crazy. I think at least. I think. I could be wrong. Let's because all right. Let's just say we go live Monday for the heck of it. Monday the 24th, we're going live. Or live, whatever. We're doing an episode. Yeah. 26th, I'm obviously out. Yeah, it would be August 2nd. So
fair enough,
we would be giving our predictions for SummerSlam. This is crazy. I would assume most of the matches would be finalized by then. I would hope.
I would have thought so. I can't see why else it wouldn't be. But yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I personally would have thought so.
Yeah.
Really. And, why else would it not be? That's sort of that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should. I'm gonna try and make it Sunday.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
No.
But when do I ever? I don't know.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my best effort. If I miss, I miss.
Yeah.
But I'm trying not to miss because I might miss the August 6th. Oh, no, I can't miss that show. That's the day after SummerSlam. Yeah, I'll have to tighten up that day. I'll have to make sure I'm home by 3. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know like what really else to sort of say. To be fair, like it's
Eat your vitamins, say your prayers. Go watch AEW tonight. MJF and Adam Cole are one of the best things in wrestling right now. Come on, even you got to give credit there.
No, not at all. Why would I want to do that for?
Come on, Cole and MJF. Come on.
No, why would I want to do that for? That's
Okay.
That's.
Did you see their segment last week? Well, one of them.
Why would I have watched it last week, away?
Huh?
Why would I have watched it last week?
Well, it was only like a minute-long segment. That's what I'm saying. Did you come across it?
No.
Okay. No. So the whole thing is MJF and Cole are besties, and MJF wants to hit a double clothesline with Adam Cole.
Right.
So he texts Adam Cole. He goes, "Hey, best friend, we hitting that double clothesline tonight?" Then another text from MJF comes into Adam Cole saying, he goes, "Never mind. I just saw Brian Cage in the hallway. I think I have the flu."
Okay.
Because Brian Cage is like a massive human being.
Yeah. Okay.
And MJF wants nothing to do with him. So he's like, "I think I have the flu." And Adam Cole, the segment ends with Adam Cole saying, "Max, you're not sick. Stop it."
Okay. That's yeah.
Oh, come on. That's funny. I just,
okay.
just like how I was so excited that he goes, "I have the flu."
Have the flu.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, no. The finals for the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament is tonight.
All right.
Oh, and you know what? Let's announce this right now while we got some time to kill. September 20.
You did work it out. You did work it out, didn't you? Basically. So.
Huh?
Somewhere.
What?
You did work it out somewhere, somehow. I don't know where it was. You worked it out.
Worked what out?
You worked the date out for what it was. I think I know what you're on about.
I think so too. September 25th.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a Monday. I will be going live on my channel with Xero, and we will be predicting Masked Singer predictions, who we want to come on, who we think could come on, because 2 days later is the season premiere. Yeah. So, usually most guys would offer credit where credit is due, but I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna say this was my idea.
Well, it was, yeah, it was your idea, so I'll give you that one.
No, actually, it was yours. You don't remember?
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was yours. It was fully yours. You were like, "Hey, why don't we do Masked Singer predictions?" And I'm like, "That's a good idea." Like, I didn't think of it, but you said it, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm in."
Fair enough.
Yeah. So September 25th, I will be going live on my channel, so look for that.
Yeah.
And he said he's gonna pick Dwayne and Stephanie McMahon for everyone.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Still waiting for Vince McMahon to come on. Still waiting.
Oh, you'll definitely be able to notice him though, won't you? Because of the gruff voice, won't it? If you think about it.
And it's like, I know this voice.
That's all you hear. It's just like, yep, there we go, there he is. You know, it's
and it's like, and then Vince just eliminates himself just because he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, he's just like, I can't be bothered with this anymore. You know, let's just.
Most guys want to win, not Vince. Vince just doesn't care.
Yeah,
but look for us on. Never mind. Don't look for us Sunday. Look for us next week sometime with Wrestle Buddy. I almost said because we're not going live. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.
As we do, yeah.
Wrestle Buddy will be on probably next week, Monday, with Great American Bash predictions. We'll finalize that, and you can tweet it out or whatever. It's looking good for Monday now. My time opened up.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. And good, we're about to hit the hour mark. Thank goodness.
Yes.
We did it.
Yes.
We did
Yeah,
it,
that's
folks.
cool.
Just gotta
Right,
drag
well.
out for about 5 more seconds. And 3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
and there we go. Make sure you like and subscribe to all the channels. Wrestle Buddy, Bobby's Breakdowns, and Xero News. We have Great American Bash predictions coming soon. TBD on when. Look for us on Wrestle Buddy next week at some point. And
we might see you next week. Well, we might see you next week. We might not. We'll just say that. You know.
I'll say it now just in case I don't see it again. Enjoy the Great American Bash.
Yep.
And nobody hit me up while I'm on vacation, please. For the love of God, don't be asking me questions. Okay.
It's all right. I'm passing the complaints over to you. You're
What?
the complaints department. You're the complaints department next week.
Don't be hitting me up on vacation. I will not answer you. I might
No,
block
you sure?
No, I don't do that. I don't block people. But I will not answer you. I will leave you on red on purpose. I do it to my editor all the time.
Yeah.
And if you think I won't do it to my editor, and he'll be like, "You see what I sent you on Twitter?" No. But you opened it. Yeah, that doesn't mean I read it.
Yeah. Why would I read that? That's the thing, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, it's like these minute-long videos, and I'm like, I'm listening to music. I don't want to pause it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It's just a pain. But yeah, if I don't see you, I'll be back after vacation.
Yeah.
For SummerSlam predictions, and yeah.
We'll see you then. We'll see you next week then. So
we'll see you in the near future.
Yeah, we'll see you at some point.
Either next week or the week after that.
Yeah, we'll make a decision. We don't know yet. Right, well, this is Xero signing out then for this week then.
And I'm Bobby. Good seeing you all, and enjoy the Great American Bash, and I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.